Hello, hello, everybody. First thing I'm going to say is that I apologize. I have not been able to get on. I have been sick to my stomach. I don't know if it's the energies or what, but I have been, I slept most of the day yesterday, and I got sick, which wasn't fun. And I have not been in the best of moods today. My husband talked me into coming on today to do readings because he said it always puts me in a better mood. But one thing I am going to address is I noticed a few people did have comments about having the Aries. Hey, Alyssa. About the Aries reading always being interrupted. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to first of all, I'm not going to be addressing the chat until all the readings are done. I'll be addressing here and there. The other thing is that I will not be on as long. I had to spend some quality time today with my daughter, even though I felt gross. But I do not want to upset anybody by interrupting the Aries reading. So I'm going to be addressing the readings beforehand, and then after I will chat with you all if I'm still feeling up to it. I went to bed at like 4:30 in the afternoon yesterday because I was getting sick, and yeah, it was just not fun. So first thing I'm going to do is address the readings. So my mods, if and when they come in, can address the questions and any readings and questions about readings or anything like that. The other thing is that I'm not going to be spending as much time on here. I'm going to be doing different sessions for different things. And, time stamping. Oh, almost forgot already. That didn't take long, huh, guys? Let me get my time stamping ready, and I'm going to start going through the readings because Aries is feeling slighted. Hey, Anita. Hi, Linda. Baby girl is good. Baby girl is good. She's been throwing up today as well, so I don't know if it's the heat, but it was me throwing up yesterday and her today. So, hopefully we have a mod in here so I don't have to answer. I'm feeling better. I think the baby's doing better. So this is a reading. Today is the baby's 8 months. So this is a reading for tomorrow. This is going to be for 7/27. And, yeah, so I'm going to be addressing the readings. And then afterward, if I still have some time left, I will be chit-chatting with all of you, my favorite people. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, I think it's just the heat. And there is my husband playing with my daughter right there. Virgo. Let me just write out all the names so that... Hi, Melissa. Yeah, it was just a one day. Hey, Anna. It was just a one day thing, I think. Another thing is there will be no music in the background or music of any kind playing because I keep getting nailed for that. And I don't even think of it in the moment because I never, really play music, so I keep forgetting to say that the copyright is not mine. Scorpio, Sag. So if I could just ask everybody to drop a like, and I will be addressing everybody. I'll say hello to everyone as they're coming in right now. But if I could just ask everybody to hold any and all questions to the end. I don't think I'll be doing a question session tonight. And for those of you who have questions in my email, that's why I have not answered. I have been feeling yuck. No, I didn't do Pisces yet. Capricorn, Aquarius. I'm sure you can. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for everyone who's dropped a like. And anyone else, if you would like to, drop a like as well. Hi, Maria. I don't see a mod in here, which is not good for me. Because I don't have anybody. Yes, you're right on time. I'm going to be going... wow, those likes jumped up. Thank you, guys. I'm going to be going right through the reading, so I'm not going to be addressing the chat until after. So anybody who comes in and says hello, please don't take it personally. I'm going to be timestamping, modding, apparently, and yeah. People just need to work with me here. I don't have a mod in the room. I'm sure someone will jump on. But I'm modding, reading, and I won't be addressing the chat until after. Thank you for the healing energy, guys. I appreciate it. More than you know. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, because I'm going to be going through the readings like this, and timestamping does take some time. If you could, I'll pin and then put the comment up. I'll pin the comment. So the first thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm doing what I can. Hey, Just Believe. Just saying hi to everyone I can before I start Aries. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you, honey. I'm going to get through the readings as quickly as possible. But I'm not going to interrupt the readings and pay attention to the chat, because a few people have had a little bit of contention with that, and I can understand it. So I'm going to ask for the energy of Aries for July 27th, 2020. Ask for the energy of Aries for July 27th, 2020. What do we have coming in for Aries for tomorrow? My cards don't want to go, so I'm assuming some of you are just having a shit of a day tomorrow or a shit week. For those of you that are single, I'm seeing messages come in already. This is for Aries for tomorrow, 2020, July 27th. I'm seeing that you're coming out of this. Hi, Nick. I'm seeing you coming out of this depression on being single and realizing that this is a good time. Hey, Chandra. This is a good time for you to work on yourself. These energies are horrendous right now, Aries. And we're all getting hit with Chiron retrograde. We're all getting hit with Mercury retrograde shadow. And we're all getting hit with things that we need to say, but we are not capable of saying it at this time. Well, you're just in time, Barbie. We're starting to get, because throat chakras are being closed up, we're starting to get into this mode where we're about ready to blow and lose our temper. Aries, don't do it, okay? Don't interrupt the abundance that's coming in for you. It's not worth blowing up on people because we're frustrated at the amount of tower moments coming in, okay? It's not worth the abundance, okay? It's showing you right here. And I know it's hard not to, for us that have a temper on us, not to lose our temper at this moment. But at the same time, it's showing you abundance on one choice, Aries, and it's showing you flipping out on the other, which doesn't result in anything good for you. I agree. I've been pissed off, but I guess it's better than being pissed on, I guess they say. Keep in mind the abundance that's coming in. See, this card just wants to keep coming up. And at this moment, us being assholes, this is my asshole card, us being assholes is not going to get us anywhere. Ooh, Chandra, Chiron, and Aries is tough. Do some research on that one because it's tough. Yes, if you have to go out and walk around in the grass, that's what I did this morning, barefoot, which I don't think is the greatest idea. You've got to put the work in, Aries. You've got to put the work in because you're going to get hit by many more towers to come, okay? We've got Chiron in retrograde. In Aries is especially hard. What is my Chiron in? You know what? I don't even remember. That's what a day. I'm very not myself today, so I'm just going through the readings. But you've got to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, that abundance will be affected, okay? So you've got to put the work in to not losing your temper. And believe me, I know what it's like as an Aries sun and an Aries rising. What it's like to not... I've had enough of towers too. We all have, I think, as Aries, especially first decan Aries that have been getting nailed. Ooh. Sorry, guys. But don't allow for, hello, Azara. Don't allow for your temper to get the best of you because it's showing you right here for the second time that if you don't put the work in, then we're going to have an issue with our abundance being interrupted, okay? Yes, you can't handle the situations you end up in, but you can handle how you react to them, okay? Those of you who are feeling particularly attacked, Aries, by tower moments or attacked by anybody, yes, abundance, okay? On the one hand, you've got us losing our tempers, and on the other hand, you've got the abundance, that 10 of Pentacles. So keep in mind, but if you're feeling particularly attacked, make sure that you get yourself some tiger's eye, and keep that on you, okay? And make sure you're practicing salt baths. But keep this in the upright, no matter how backed in the corner you're feeling right now, no matter how much you want to lose your temper, no matter how pissed off and aggravated you are, keep in mind that your abundance is on the line that you have worked so hard for. And this is a test, okay? This is a test for Aries right now. And it took me a while to figure this out. I have to thank a couple of friends, and one of them would be Chandra, for... Hello, AK. One of them would be Chandra for helping me keep my head on straight the past few days. Yes. That's a good comment, Elisa. If you read Elisa's comment, she's doing salt baths every day, keeping tiger's eye under your pillow, or keeping it on your person at all times. That is, Hello, Wayne. That is exactly it, okay? Now, I have no mod in here. This is very odd. But, I'm feeling like you guys really need to be protective of yourselves right now, okay? Thank you, AK. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Especially right now. Believe me. Towers, towers, and more towers, Aries. But we're being tested. Do we want our abundance? Hey, Tamara. Or do we want to lose our temper? We're being tested to see how far we can be pushed. And some people are giving into their temper, and some people are controlling themselves. I know my throat chakra is blocked up AF. There's plenty I'd like to say, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay in a loving, caring frame of mind. I'm going to continue to put positivity and energy. Thank you, Yameli. I'm going to continue to put abundance out into the universe. Yeah, I know the feeling, Barbie. My buttons are pretty pushed too. But I'm not going to, in any way, put this on the line for any person. No person to me is worth getting my abundance in and then losing it. Okay? No person is worth that, Aries. Yes, don't give in is right, Chandra. It's not worth losing all of that abundance, all of those towers, all of those hard-earned moments. And what you want, you will get what you deserve. Don't give in to the negativity of others. Thank you, Lexi. Stay in love. Stay in a good frame of mind. Hope, hi, sweetie. Thank you. Hope is another person that's been giving me advice and helping me through the last few days, so I appreciate her. So don't let this have a victory over you. You have a victory over this, okay, Aries? You have a victory over your own self. Control your own temper. And she is full of hope, I'll say that. Stay in love. Don't lose your abundance. Don't come out of that, okay? Don't come out of what you've worked so hard to achieve, Aries. It's not worth it, okay? It's just not worth it. It's showing me right here. The universe can either wipe this right out from underneath you, or you can get equal reciprocation from the universe, okay? You can have one or the other. You can't have them both. And of course, tower moments for everybody. We knew this was coming, but they're giving you your option. Thank you, Melissa. They're giving you an option, okay? There's many options here. You can walk right into this tower moment, Aries, or you can be in the mind of love, in the frame of love, no matter what gets thrown at you. Now, there is a limit. If somebody is physically abusing you, mentally abusing you, or something like that, of course you can stick up for yourself. However, just keep in mind, hello, Elisa. Just keep in mind that you have options, okay? You don't have to be about this tower moment. you can be in celebratory status. However, it doesn't mean that you have to speak what's on your throat chakra. If you write it down and you burn it to the universe and you give it to the universe is going to bring back the karma that is, necessary to whoever is mistreating you. Stay in your celebratory mode. Do not let anybody get to you, because I will show you the beauty at the end of this, okay, Aries? The last couple cards I have for you are beautiful. Okay? You've got the Sun and you've got a brand new beginning. Take advantage of that, because all of this keeping your throat chakra closed, it comes at a price of this. You'll either have this or you won't, okay? So keep this in mind. Keep in mind every time you go to blow your stack, okay, it's not fucking worth it. It's not worth losing all the abundance that I worked so hard for. Okay, it's not worth losing it. It's not worth, and this will apply to Aries and Venus and Jupiter, okay? Just remember that. Keep in mind your new beginning is there. Your wish is not to be this person. It's not to be Aries in the negative, okay? And it's to be that change. Be about that change, okay? Be about that change and let go of this. Allow yourself to purge, because that's what I'm going through right now. Like I said, I was so not in a people mood today. I wasn't feeling good, but I allowed myself to come in and purge. Okay, Aries, that is what I have for you. So, Michelle, I'm going to be starting on Taurus. While I'm shuffling, I will say hello to everybody. I know, Alyssa, for all our Tauruses in the room, the lovely Chandra. Chandra, you're getting a message to keep your cool as well. I will address people in between while I'm shuffling, but I will be focusing mainly on readings to keep within those boundaries of poor Aries always getting interrupted and 40 minutes long. So let's see here. What do we have for Taurus for the 27th of July? And I'd like to thank all of you that are helping me in the chat. Melissa, thank you for helping me. Hope, thank you for reminding people to push the like button. I have no moderator in here. As many moderators as I have, there's none in here. Lexi, I'm doing okay. Thank you, Miss Hope. Alyssa, or Elisa, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've been on live every single day, sweetheart. Taurus energy, please, for July 27th, 2020. Ooh. Are you keeping track, Michelle, like writing it down? Oh, that's why you haven't been on in a while. I was going to say I've been on every night. Okay, so Taurus, the first thing out is showing me that, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, Melissa. Okay, so moving forward, Taurus, the first things out are the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're just going through a situation where you may be dealing with people around you also pushing your buttons. Yes. Itchy today. You're dealing with people pushing your buttons as well, okay? And this may have been an offer you were waiting to come in on. This may have been, what's the feeling I'm getting for this? Oh, so I have Elisa and Alyssa. So no wonder why I'm confused. But the feeling I'm getting from this for Taurus is that Taurus is, yes, there's two of you. Taurus is really kind of going through it right now, okay? This would have been within the past 0 to 3 months is what they're saying to me. And you're having to take a step back because Taurus, you too are being pushed and pushed and pushed. My God, itchy. You're being pushed as well. You're having to take a step back, okay? You're having to take a step back and not make that offer, not make that angry reaction as like you'd want to, okay? You too are being asked to take a step back and to take a lesson in using tact is what they're telling me. Using tact in situations that you would otherwise lose your temper in. What other messages do you have for Taurus for July 27th? I do have to say this works out better and just focusing on the readings. I get the messages in easier. Ooh, we got a jumper. Yes, walk away. Do not lose your temper because you too are in the likelihood of losing the abundance that's coming into you. Okay, so don't lose your temper. This is also talking about, for those of you having to walk away from I am so itchy. I don't know why. The bear family's behind me, just believe. This is also talking about a recent relationship where you had to take a step back and think about whether or not this person was truly for you. Whether or not you could get past this backstabbing. I don't know if this was a third party situation yet. But in the end, you found that you could not make an offer. You could not stay. You could not handle this message, whatever this is. And in the end, you had to walk away. Okay, this situation was not for you, Taurus. Which I think was upsetting for you because I think you truly had some feelings here if it was a significant other. And if it was a family member, it was upsetting because it was somebody you really cared for. And if I'm right, that's the Chariot. Ooh. I was hoping it was the Chariot and not what I saw. The Ace of Cups. So you're having to walk away from true love here. This is the Holy Grail. This is the Ace of Cups. This is you having to remove yourself from a situation. I feel like I keep seeing the Moon, where you put in a lot of work and effort into something that didn't turn out your way. Okay? Instead, it ended up like this. But you had to take a step back because of this and this love. You had to take a step back and see if you could actually work this out with this person. Okay? But in the end, you decided that this person was not worth the effort that you would have to put into trying to get comfortable. The effort you would have to put in order to maintain this relationship. You really did have loving feelings for this person. This could be a family member, a friend, and it could also be, okay, it could also be someone that you were romantically involved in. Glass half full is right. Now, for some of you, this would have been a family member. Others of you, this would have been a twin flame. Very few of you, this would be a twin flame situation, okay? Thank you, Ambassador Scorpio. Good to see you as well. But they didn't leave you many options, okay? You felt backstabbed and betrayed by this person. You felt, or betrayed by whatever situation this is for you. The Tarot Princess is watching her show. She's not feeling well today. I'm seeing my asshole card here, okay? So whatever this person did, you truly had feelings for this person. However, what you're finding is that they didn't leave you many options but to walk away. They didn't leave you many options except to walk away. Because this right here is the moon. She's going toward the moon because she wants the truth. She wants the secrets behind the moon. No, I don't have a mod in the room, actually. For some odd reason, every time I name someone a mod, they disappear. What other messages do we have for Taurus, please? For the 27th. We are on Taurus, honey. What other messages do we have? Okay, so for some of you in this situation, thank you. Working on it. For others of you, this was a love situation, in which case this person brought in a third-party situation. And no matter how much and how much you give to this relationship, you made the decision that making an offer here was not for you. Walking away and learning to love yourself. You can give this cup to yourself and find somebody who's worthy of your time and your effort. So no matter how much you put into this relationship or this situation, it seems as though you're not getting much back, okay? And this is an old hurt that's coming up for you. This is bringing up, you guys are killing it for me not having a mod. Thank you. I don't know where they all go. But this is bringing up old hurt for you, Taurus, okay? This is bringing up old feelings of hurt for you. And this is bringing up old feelings of insecurities and things that wouldn't otherwise be popping up if this hadn't been done and played out the way that it did. It's looking like a love situation, but it can be a medical situation. It could be a family situation. It could be just about any situation you apply it to in your life. Now, I have a Venus in Taurus, so I can understand where this is coming from, okay? Other of you for the Bull Gang, this may not be your reading, okay? It is a general, so if you want something that's more fit to your liking, if you will, then you can email me. It's in the box below, and there's the Chariot. Not going forward with somebody because of some sort of addiction. Now, they could have an alcohol addiction, and that's what could be bringing up these bad memories for you, okay? They could have a drug addiction. They could have a sexual addiction. They could have an addiction to toxicity. However this falls for you. And I feel like this is a big, strong toxicity addiction. Let's rewind that to where Keli could talk for a minute. My husband was right. I am in a better mood. I still don't feel good, but so I won't be on too long tonight, guys, and I am getting to your emails. I didn't forget. I was just throwing up yesterday. But I do feel like this is a strong toxicity addiction that this reminds you of, okay? And they're telling you, go forward, go away from this, okay? You can choose the path you're on. He's holding a wand, which means action, and at the tip of it is light. You can choose which path you want, which horse to go on. You can either choose the dark path, which is moving one way, or the light path, which is moving another. And you have your option on the way you would like to handle this. But like I said, Taurus, keep in mind that the way you take action toward this is going to be how your abundance is handled. Okay? What other messages do we have for Taurus? For 7/27. Whoa. Shit's flying out the pile for you guys. Okay, Taurus, you may have someone coming toward you, but this person may be going through a hard time right now, okay? You've got the King of Cups in the upright, or you may be going through a hard time with a new person. You may have moved on from this situation, or this is applicable to something totally different, okay? Yeah, I'm already in my own vibe. I'm in my tarot vibe. This is applicable to something totally different, but there is somebody there who is looking directly at that unhappy sun, okay? And they may be going through a hard time. So you may have someone coming toward you that's going through a hard time at this time. You may need to be a little more understanding with them. However, if this is a romantic relationship, then don't sacrifice your happiness for this person, okay? Remember that your happiness comes first. If you're not happy, you cannot make someone else happy. Any other messages for Taurus? Any warnings? Anything you would like Taurus to know? Anything further you would like Taurus to know? Okay, I take that as a yes. Okay, Taurus, things may get a little bit hard financially, okay? Things may get a little bit on the difficult side financially. Right now may not be a good time to start financial endeavors. You may have some things coming up that are financially more important than whatever ideas you have going on. And it's saying to be a bit stingy with your money right now. Okay, it could be the pandemic, it could be your company's doing layoffs and you don't know it yet. Whatever it might be for you, they're saying to back off of new financial beginnings, back off of big spending or anything like that that you were thinking. If you're thinking, some of you are thinking of buying a house, back off of that right now. This is not the time to do any of that. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you for right now. That is for tomorrow. Now we are going to move on to Gemini. So I'm going to talk to you guys while I am shuffling for Gemini, if I get the opportunity, because the messages are flying through right now. Good to see my Geminis here. Good to see my Geminis here. So Gemini, what do we have for Gemini for July 27th, 2020? Although this whole year is like a bag of smashed assholes, we shall find out what Gemini has in store, okay? This entire year has been like a bag of smashed assholes. If it's not one thing, it's been another. For every sign, especially Aries. Some Geminis, you may have a pregnancy, or you may have your significant other with a Mr. or mistress, okay? That doesn't feel right. Hi, Sabrina. You may have a pregnancy there, but it's showing you coming in as the Empress. And that's wonderful. I see the scepter in her hand and the dove. And so I'm feeling like you guys may have some love around you right now. Well, it may not be pregnancy for you. It may be you coming into your own, new ideas, new ways of thinking, and you achieving that vibrational status of the Empress. Okay, Gemini? You may not be pregnant, but there are some of you that are pregnant. Okay? And the pregnancy may be with somebody that you don't want it to be with. However, this child is going to be a blessing in your life. Every child is a blessing, but this particular child is going to be a blessing in your life. Okay? So keep that in your mind. Yeah, it may be with somebody that you do not want, but it will be a blessing for you. And it will end a cycle, okay? You're coming to an end in cycles. You're purging just like Aries, okay? What else do we have for Gemini? Yes, this person may not want to work with you, or you may not want to work with this person in general. It feels like this is not an ideal situation. However, you're going to do the best to make it work for you, because that's what Gemini does. Gemini takes and twists every situation and makes it work to the best of their ability, okay? You're not going to find yourself here begging for someone's attention or begging for anything, okay? What messages do we have for Gemini for July? Okay. Yes, you're cutting off this person, okay? Or you're cutting off ideas of love that no longer work for you. You're finding that your ideas of love are shifting, where you're purging as well. Man, I must have got eaten up by mosquitoes today. I'm itchy. you're purging ideas. You're cutting out ideas of love that no longer work for you. They no longer work in your favor, okay? And, or you're cutting somebody out that no longer, you're finding no longer works in your favor. Thank you, Michelle. What other messages do you have for Gemini? Maybe those ideas of love are outdated for you and you're finding yourself coming into 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever it might be. And every 7 years, our body chemicals change. And it takes 3 years to complete that change scientifically. And so for you, you may be coming into that 7-year span and going through that 3-year change. But you're coming out of what I would consider La La Land, and you're going into, oh, sorry. We have a Jack and Jill bathroom, and the other door is locked, so poor E-Biz over here can't get to the bathroom. So don't mind him. He'll probably go out the other way. But you're coming out of this, wolf whistle. I agree. You're coming out of this mindset, okay? You're coming out of this mindset of what used to be good for you in a love situation. Hope. I wolf whistle all the time at him. And he just laughs at me and says, yeah, okay. Well, I married you, didn't I, Dopey? Gotta be something I loved about you, which is everything. You're coming out of this mindset of what used to be good for you in love is now no longer what you consider a good boundary, okay? And that's why this Empress card could be coming up. For those others of you that are pregnant, you're not wanting to share your life with this person. This person is proving not to be a good person. With this, like I said, you're not willing to beg for attention anymore, okay? You're not willing to, do I know my husband or do I know my husband? He went out the other door. His damn nose ring. You're not willing to beg for attention. You're not willing to ask for attention. If somebody can't equally reciprocate, now it's like, okay, kick bricks with rocks on, buddy. You're not willing to lower your standards and your boundaries for somebody else anymore. And it's showing this. You're done taking a break and stepping back and meditating on it. Your mind chemicals are just changing and you're not willing to sacrifice yourself anymore for the good of another person. Wow, they're really coming through with these messages. What else do... Okay, I flipped and flipped back around. What other messages do we have for Gemini spirit? Gemini. Yes, you're no longer willing to put yourself off balance. Okay? You're coming into your own, Gemini. You're coming into a purging that you're getting rid of all these outdated ideas that you can't balance your two personalities while still caring for somebody. Okay? You're getting rid of that idea. You're coming into your own and realizing that you can balance the twins. And you're coming into your own in the sense they're saying that you don't have to tolerate someone running behind your back between two. You can manifest what you want. You're not just stuck with what you get. What other messages do we have for Gemini? What other messages do we have for Gemini? Gemini, you're doing a lot of inner work right now, okay? You're doing a lot of inner work right now. Thank you, AK. Oh, it was before I even saw that. You're doing a lot of inner work right now, and you're starting to come out, and you're starting to realize that all of this work that you're doing is paying off. You're getting rid of all of this old shit, okay? You're getting rid of all of the old crap, and you're now ushering in a new phase for your life. Okay, you're ushering in new ideas and new ways of thinking. And you're starting to come out of your shell finally with these new ideas and applying these concepts to your life. Any warnings or last message? Ooh. That is fantastic, Gemini. I'm very happy for you guys. You're getting rid of old, outdated habits and things of that nature, okay? You're getting rid of this. And you are seeing life in a completely different way because you're no longer hanging on to these outdated habits of what love should be for you, or what this should be for you, or what that should be for you. You're accepting things in all forms now. And you're learning to balance your double spirit. What other messages do we have for Gemini spirit? Yes, coming to the close. Coming to an ending of feeling like you have to escape your own feelings, okay? Coming to an ending of feeling like you have to run away from yourself or run away from your other twin. This is coming to a cyclical end. It's coming to a cycle's end, okay? Like I said, you were purging and you were going through something. You're definitely coming to the end of a cycle. So whether you're coming into 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, you're coming to the end of that cycle where your 3-year change is ending. And you're applying these changes to your life now. And you're realizing that you don't have to live your life for anyone but you. Okay, Gemini, look at you guys go. So, Cancer, let's get shit and skittles and puke and rainbows for you guys too. I'm so glad that that was helpful, AK. What do we got for Cancer for July 27th, 2020? So today is baby girl's 8 months. You're very welcome, my love. You're very, very welcome. You're always welcome. So today is Aries, 8 months. Yes, you guys are killing it, considering I don't know where the hell any of my mods are. Yes, we're on Cancer. And I'm determined to get through these readings because I feel like shit. Cancer, doesn't look like your shit and skittles and puke and rainbows here. Aw, thank you. She is my little girl. It looks to me here like you've got some truths that you need to come to terms with. And in these energies, you really, really need to come to terms with this, Cancer, okay? Thank you, Melissa. You really need to come to terms with these truths. All right? You need to understand that in order to move forward, in order to have your wheel on the upright, you've got to come to terms with some truths in your life. Okay? You've got to come to terms with whatever this is for you. And I'd like to kind of take a look behind. What is with the itchy today? Behind Cancer. You're defending some bad habits. You're in defense of some bad habits. Let me just itch the hell out of myself today. You're in defense of some bad habits that are being cyclical for you. Okay, this is a cycle, and you're offering up excuses and reasonings for this. Okay? And you're continuing to fight yourself on it, even though you know that it has to be brought to a close in order for you to have this wheel. Melissa, I took down 53 minutes for Cancer. Just in case, don't ask me why, and then you asked for it. Cancer, you've got to face this, okay? You've got to face whatever these truths are for you, whatever these bad habits are for you. Nobody's trying to back you in a corner. What they're trying to tell you is that in order for this Wheel of Fortune to be in the upright, you've got to be able to willing to make an offer to the universe of giving up these untruths, of giving up these, and I'm going to put a crystal on here for you to get rid of the By Felicia pile. You have to be willing to give something up to get something. And that's one thing that all of us are all learning right now. Aries is giving up their voice to get their, I almost said abandonment. Ooh. Abundance. Aries, let go of that abandonment. But we're all giving up something, Cancer, and you've got to be able to give something up in order to gain abundance, okay? I'm not picking on you. I'm telling you what the cards are saying. You're not going to get, these are my 2 wish cards. You're not going to get what you wish, okay? If you can't give something up in order to gain something. Giving up bad habits is always a plus, guys. It's always a plus. So don't feel picked on, okay? Because if anything, I just picked on Aries, telling them to keep their pie hole shut. And I'm an Aries who needs to keep my pie hole shut. These are my 2 wish cards, and you're wishing to have a good decision, to come to a good crossroad here. I don't know. It feels like some of you, it's related to travel. Some of you, it feels as though it's related to the options that you have in life. Yes, zip the lips. But in order to gain this, you have to let go of this. You've got to. There's some things that you have to come to terms with, and they may be your own truths. Okay? And you don't have to share them with anyone else. You don't have to tell anyone else that these are things that you need to give up, that you've been in such a dire need to protect. Okay? That's for you. Those are your lessons. But you do need to do it. Both of your wish cards are in the reverse, saying this crossroad is not going to give you what you wish. The divine are not going to give you what you wish unless you allow yourself to give this up to gain this. Okay? It's saying you're being very back and forth on this and refusing to cut these things out of your life, but you already know that. You are intuitive, Cancer, okay? You need to, you know that you need to cut this stuff out of your life, being very back and forth and flitting all over the place and that kind of thing. You need to give something up to get something. I'm giving up my voice to get abundance. Gemini is giving up their old way of looking at love. Taurus is giving up their, anyway, you get the point. I'm not going to get back into all the lessons that everybody's learning right now because they're pretty harsh. And you're no different, Cancer. We're all learning something harsh, okay? So don't feel alone. Don't feel attacked. Just know that you are aware of your refusal to stop this back and forth behavior. Okay? And whatever it is, if it's being a good person being versus a bad person, that's the only example I can think of right now off the top of my head. I'm not saying you're all being good and bad people. It's just an example. But you've got to give to get. It's funny I said that because the card of equal reciprocation, giving to get. But don't give just to get. Give from the bottom of your heart. Give from your heart. It's saying here that you're making a blind decision because you're going into this without giving something up, okay? Don't go into it without giving something up. God, they're itchy. Exactly, Melissa. Give without expectation of receiving in return. And there are some things from your childhood that you've absolutely 100% got to give. You've got to give them. You've got to give outdated ideas and opinions of what this is to you. Okay? This is also saying to me that you may have some incompatibilities with your siblings, but you've got to let this in the past. Past is past. Okay? You've got to let this be in the past. You can't run away from it. You can't ram it with bullhorns or roar at it with Leo roar. You've got to come at it with a good, loving, caring perspective. You've got to come at it the right way. Give something up to get something. And give without expecting something in return. Because when you give and you plant the seeds of giving, this right here is taking an action that leads you to victory. It leads you to a victory. So you planting these seeds, excuse me guys, is going to lead you to victory. But you've got to be willing to let go of these past things in your family. And this is where, I'm getting family. Okay? You've got to be willing to let go of these past things in your family in order to receive abundance. Okay, Cancer. That is what I have for you guys. We're all learning some pretty harsh lessons tonight. We are moving on to... Whoa. Got cards jumping. They're jumping. We're moving on to Leo. I'm going to shuffle for Leo, and then I've got to get up and use the little girl's room for a minute. So, a quick break, guys. We will be moving on to Leo. I will shuffle, and then I'm going to get up for a quick break because I need to move my butt cheeks from this chair before they fall off and go numb. And then I will not be gone long. So grab your drinks, your popcorn, whatever it is, put your feet up. Yes, definitely taking a stretching break and a ladies' room break. I need to use the restroom. I am a Leo moon. and a Leo Mars. So we will see what comes up for Leo. Thanks for coming, Leo. We will be seeing what comes up for Leo in just a minute. Okay, guys, bear with me. And then we're going to move right on. Good night, AK. Have a good night, sweetheart. We will be seeing what comes up for Leo in just a moment. Just give me about 5 minutes. And I will be right back. And I'm going to peek in on my little person and see what she's doing, because she hasn't been feeling good today. She's been getting sick all day. She threw up her whole bubba earlier. It was quite gross. And of course, it was right all over me right after I took a shower. Like, right when I got out of the shower. So, Leo. Leo, speak that truth. Okay, Leo, you might be holding on to some pretty harsh stuff that needs to be said. But we will find out in just a moment. I am going to take just a bit of a break. Bringing in all these messages at once is not easy. So don't go anywhere, all you peoples, unless you're going to get popcorn and watch for the rest of the signs. Okay? Alright. And don't laugh at my pajamas. Okay. My little person is in there being cute, watching her little show. Yes, told you the family of bears is behind me. Yes, I was in the pit stop. I had to, hey Valerie. I had to, use the little girl's room. Okay, Leo. I did a good shuffle for you before I went out, but, that bear has a good story to it, which my husband finds hilarious and I find not so hilarious. Hey, Paulette. Yes, I'm time-stamping Leo for right now. Just in case one of us misses one. Okay, so Leo. Hey, Michael. Yes, we are back in business. I needed a quick pit stop and to check on my little person because she's been sick all day. On me, nonetheless. So, it's in my hair. Gotta take another shower. You know how it goes. I'm a Leo in Mars, and I am, that bear story. I'm a Leo moon and a Leo Mars. So, maybe there's something for me to learn here, too. And there is. There's a time to work with people, okay? And there's a time not to make an offer. Okay? There's a time to work with people and there's a time not to work with people. This is a time where not making an offer towards somebody is a good thing for you, okay? You need to let this person go out of your life. Yes, mommy life. Right after I got out of the shower, too, she stuck her pukey hands in my hair. So that's why it looks all rank. Anyway, it's time to let this person go out of your life. It's time to let this person go forward and do whatever it is they're going to do. They've taught you the lessons they've needed to teach you. It's time for them to move on. There's no reason for you to make a further effort to work with this person, okay? There it is again. So let's see what we get when we split. Yes, the time to work with this person has come to an end, okay? This could be a friend, family member, it could be your significant other. For me, it's definitely not my significant other. That's my life partner. I couldn't imagine my life without him. But it's saying that this cycle is over with. Working together is no longer an option. Every time I look up, I keep seeing that teddy bear comment. Here it is again. So it's really telling you, Leo, okay? Your Leo is in Lilith. My Virgo is in Lilith, actually. It's telling you it's time to work on yourself. That this person also needs to work on themselves, okay? And you making an offer toward them is not going to help them work on themselves. They need to understand that working on themselves is something that they need to do. And that's very evident in the single person card. It doesn't mean that you're single or anything like that in this particular reading. What it's talking about is simply that there's a balance here. Okay? And that balance needs to be maintained. And they need to learn how to work on their own balance without you hand holding. Okay? And it's saying that. It's letting you know here, don't step into the Empress role for this person. Okay? They need to learn on their own. What their own lessons are their own lessons. Don't step into that Empress role for them. Let them work it out on their own, what they need to do. Whatever they've done is their responsibility to clean up, not yours. This is talking about you're not gaining equal reciprocation. Again, talking about working together. So there it is again. Okay? It's talking about how if you were to make an offer toward this person, regardless of the offer, why am I so itchy tonight? I think I got chowed by mosquitoes this morning. If you were to make an offer toward this person right now, this would not be helping them. This would be hindering their progress and hindering yours as well. This is not the time to work together toward them or to take action toward them. This is time to take action in another direction toward working with yourself. And this is time for them to work with themselves. The time has come to an end, okay? This cycle should be closing itself out. This person may want to argue, they may want to fight with you, they may want to give into these old habits of theirs. Again, there's that arguing, that fighting, and it's not your fight. This is their fight against themselves. And you need to understand that you no longer play a role in this person's life, okay? You no longer play a role in being this Empress for them. They need to step up into this Empress position. They need to learn their lesson. They need to learn how to balance themselves out. Okay? Again, do not allow this to affect you. Do not allow them to back you in a corner and make you feel as though you have to be that Empress for them. Your happiness is going to come from letting bygones be bygones and memories be memories. You already know this. You know that you cannot be an Empress for this person. This person has done you dirty in the past, or I'd say within the past 0 to 6 months. You cannot step up for this person. You cannot be in a celebratory fashion with this person. You've got to let your lives go on your different spiritual paths. Helping them, whether it be financially, whether it be stepping into that role for them, is only going to hurt you. Okay? For some of you, this may be a relationship. For some of you, this may be a friendship. For some of you, this may be the institution of family. But the time is to let go now. Don't be the asshole. It's straight up. The message there is don't be the asshole, okay? Allow this to be the parting of ways. Allow this to move on. The moving on is the only way you're going to gain balance back in your life. And the divine is directly communicating with you, okay? Don't hang on to old hurts. Don't hang on to old past anything with them. Allow them to move forward, Leo. You'll move forward, they'll move forward, and you'll both go on your separate paths. Yours may be a little bit happier for letting go, but allow it to happen. Monica, that I can't say, honey. I don't do signs typically in my readings. Just because it could be any sign for anybody, and where it's a general, especially, it could be anyone, especially with people with moons and risings. Like my moon is Leo, my Mars is Leo. So it could be any sign. That's why I don't typically say signs. Okay. So we're moving on to Virgo. We're moving right along here, guys. Because my little person is sick, and this is just the way that it's working out the best. Melissa, if you wouldn't mind posting the timestamp for me, and I'll pin the comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. So I'm taking down 124.30 for this. Okay, let's ask for the best energy for tomorrow, 7/27/2020. For Virgo, 7/27. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. What is the best message for Virgo for tomorrow? Thank you, Miss Chandra. I don't mind interacting in between when I'm shuffling, but interacting in between during the readings is getting to be kind of crazy. Virgo, you've got a sharp messenger here that you're carrying someone else's burden, that you've been carrying someone else's burden for quite a while. Hello, curious one. Hey, Gloria. Thank you, Hope. You're such a huge help tonight. All of you are. This is telling you that if you continue this equal give and take with this person, they're going to continue to take advantage of this, okay? If you continue to give, nobody's going to say no. And there it is again. No one's going to say no to someone who continuously gives and gives and gives and gives unless they're equally reciprocating. Hello, Victory. With that, you have to... Oh, thank you, honey. He dropped off an ice water for me. With this, you have to understand that getting away from this is the best thing that you can do, okay? Getting to a better ground, a vantage point where you can see that this person is taking advantage is the best place you can be. So get in your boat, get away from this choppy water and the stormy clouds and head over here to a better vantage point. Again, you've already gotten the messenger that you need to be on your way. This person advantage, and it's mentally taxing. This becomes mentally taxing after a while, okay? And the longer you let it go on, I can see that there's a history with this person. The longer it's going to continue. But if you put a stop to it, and you say no, and you come to this crossroad, this is no longer a person that needs to teach you a lesson, okay? This person no longer needs to teach you what they need to teach you. There's no hope for reunification here, okay? This person, you do not need to reunify with this person for any reason. Cutting this person off, being in a third-party situation, this person has not made a decision. There's some sort of third-party situation here that this person is not making a decision. Okay? You've asked them to make a decision. They're not making a decision. And so you've been putting off cutting this person off, even though it's a third-party situation. Now, this could be friends, this could be family, this could be a loved one, it could be It could be a significant other, but they're going to keep causing this as long as you allow it. You're allowing it. And you're telling them they need to make a decision, but you're continuing to allow for this to happen. Okay? If you continue to allow it, this person no longer has fear of being cut off and no longer has to make a decision. Saying don't go forward with this because the only thing in store for you here is this. And even though this Emperor is in the upright, they're not standing correctly in their power, as you can see. The Chariot is saying it's a war vehicle. When it's turned over, it's made of wood, it no longer goes forward. It's saying you've already been backstabbed by this person once, twice, too many times. And this person's not standing right in their power. So you therefore need to stand right in your power and turn this into this. Okay? You need to learn to cut this person off. You need to stand by your power in telling them they need to make a decision. Indecision is a decision. Despite what people think of it, just because someone doesn't make a decision doesn't mean you can't make one for them. Okay? This person's got secrets and they're full of promises. Judgment will come down on them. Okay? Judgment will come down on them. Electric, you can email me on that one, sweetheart. Yes, indecision is a decision, despite what people think of it. If you've asked somebody to respect you and make a decision and they haven't, and they've continuously done this by not making a decision, that's what this is. This is a Ten of Swords. You've asked them to respect you, and they haven't. By not making a decision, that's what this backstabbing is. They're taking advantage of the fact that you have not yet enforced this. Okay? So here you are. Oh, Hope, that's me every day. You know, with my cell phone. It says whatever it wants to. Half the time I'm looking at it like, what in the actual, where does it get these words? What is it hearing? Am I speaking like a foreign language? But this person is harboring secrets and making all kinds of promises that they have no intention on keeping. Now, you can either wait for judgment to come down on them, or you can be the judgment that you need and stick up for yourself. Oh yeah, sometimes my phone, I don't know where it gets these words or things, or my phone says the damnness of things. They're saying don't be the asshole for this person because this person is running between two or imbalancing your life. They're not taking time out to think about you. Hope you're making me laugh. They're not taking the time to think about you, okay? They're not taking the time to say, hey, this person's asked me to make a decision. I'm not making a decision. I'm putting their life off balance by going between two things, or going between two lifestyles, or going between whatever it might be. I'm not even taking the time out to think about their feelings. And this is something you really need to think about, Virgo, okay? All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for a general reading. Now we're going to move on to Libra and get a... It is freezing in here. I suppose this is better than coffee, is what my husband is trying to tell me. Yes, please, if you have not hit the like button, haven't. Yeah, that's a word. Then please do so. Drinking cold water, and I'm cold. Yes. Curious one. Team Leave. So we're going to call in the energy for Libra. Let's call in the energy for Libra. Uh-oh. We're getting baby bombed. Please hold.
She's yelling at strawberry shortcake. She's got my bracelet.
No, look at the back. Look at this little person. Look at this little person.
I'm just gonna make her a bottle.
Look at this little person. Oh my gosh, this little person is coming to bomb us. Chicky, how did you get your onesie all the way up there? I'm not even gonna say it. Ooh, my little girl. Where's my baby? Where's my little Aries girl? We're getting baby bombed. You're cold, honey. You're cold. We're getting baby bombed by a little person. Yeah, not little anymore is right. She's like the size of a 14-month-old, and she's 8 months today. Here she is, Hope. Here's my little perfect girl. My little girl who doesn't feel good. Oh, thank you, Paulette. My little girl who doesn't feel good today. She's been a mummy's girl today. She's been a mummy's girl today. She's been a snuggle mummy day, huh? You been snuggling mummy? You want to tell everybody how you passed your hearing test? Finally? Say, I had 3 failed hearing tests. Thank you, Chandra. And Chandra, never forget your little birthdays. Say, thank you, Chandra. Say, I failed 3 hearing tests, and Mommy and Daddy thought we were going to need cochlear implants or hearing aids, but I don't. I just passed my 4th one, so I'm okay. Huh? Yes, her eyes. She has her daddy's eyelashes, and she's got beautiful eyes like her daddy. Say thank you for all the compliments. So we're getting baby bombed, as usual. I thought you guys would like to see her. And how incredibly big she is now. From her 3.2 pounds when she was born. My little micro preemie. And now I'm big. I fought. I'm a big fighter. Huh.
Thanks. It was either that or she's gonna scream.
No, she's a mommy's girl today. Say bye, babies.
Bye-bye.
Say go eat your bubbas. She's freezing.
Yeah, she keeps kicking her blankets off.
I'm
She's
freezing.
sideways, upside down.
Yeah. So we got baby bombed so that Daddy could make a bottle or she was going to scream. And she's a mommy's girl today. Thank you so much, Born Solar Eclipse. Oh, I think she's perfect because she's mine. But when other people say that she's gorgeous, she really is just a gorgeous baby. Her eyelashes are like this long. Yeah, she didn't pass any one of her hearing tests since she was born. And I didn't share that with anybody. But now that she's passed her hearing test, I know she's just ignoring me. So when I say Aries, she's just ignoring me. Yes, 138, 48. We'll change that too because we got baby bombed for Libra. 138, 48. But, of course, my husband always has to baby bomb. He can't help. Of course. I love... Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Born Solar. Yeah, no, I knew she'd pass one eventually. She's a fighter, that one. Yes, Aries likes to baby bomb regularly. And come in and say hi. She loves when mommy reads. Let's get Team Libra in here. It is so cold in this house. Oh my god. Ooh, Libra. What is this? Third party situation. In your relationship. Thank you, Paulette. You have. In your relationship, and it may not be the way you think it is. It's more, not having a new beginning because of... What are they saying? Not having a new beginning because your partner, has some dark parts of themselves, is what they're saying. That third party is a dark part. What did that say? Oh, she is a regular part of the show, believe me. Has dark parts of themselves. Hey, Paloma. That's the third party that they're saying. There won't be a new beginning because your partner has a dark part of themselves, that's almost like a split personality. And this stems from childhood. This stems from something that, and also other experiences. Now, this may not be for everybody, okay? But, Libra, this may not be for everybody, but they're also seeing that you're not financially, what are they saying? Not financially, not to give financially. To keep your financials to yourself, okay? Why that is, I'm not sure. But it feels like this person sees that as options, and okay, curious one, that's what this is, not to give financially. Because this person does not have the best of intentions. They're seeing all these options now, and they don't have the best intentions for those options. And there's another card of options that's not so positive. Okay? You really need to put your walls up regarding this. This person is not standing in an empress role. And this is a regular cycle for them, is this is complicated. This is not, hey babe. It's freezing in here. Um, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Hugs to Team Libra, because I don't know what's going on here, but it's saying to put your walls up to your significant other, and this definitely has to do with your significant other, um, because they don't have the best of intentions here. What? Why? Itchy again. Um, but it doesn't look like they have the best of intentions here. It's like they're looking at you as though it's like bank account central. And I don't know why that is. I don't know where that would come from. It's kind of complicated and weird. But they doesn't look like they have the best intentions for you, and this is a cycle with them. It feels as though they want to be cared for, taken care of. They want to be cared for. There goes Daddy playing with his little girl. So it's saying, put your walls up. This person is not standing in the best shoes when it comes to you. And this is a cycle with them, okay? This is a cycle. This is weird. Judgment and truth will come down, okay? And you will end up out of communication with this person because judgment and truth will come upon this situation. Either you'll bring judgment down once you see the truth, or karma will shine judgment down on this person. Okay, it doesn't look like this is a very good person. And communication, you'll cut off communication with this person is what's showing that this is a good possibility, because the truth will out. It always does, especially when someone's in it just for this money. And that's really what it's showing me here, is that this is a cycle with this person. Okay, there's a cycle. It's showing me all of these negatives. And it's showing me that this person doesn't stand in good favor toward you. Doesn't stand in a good way toward you. They're viewing you as, oh, well, I can have all these options type of thing. And again, a cycle with them. So this may not be the first time this has happened. And so you should really take a look into that. You're going to have to make a decision because this person is standing wrong in their power toward you, okay, Libra? You're going to have to make a decision. Right now, you're emotionally vested, but it's saying with the card of Gemini, it's got to be one or the other, okay? This person is not standing in Emperor power and the Empress here, okay? So this person is not standing in good power when it comes to you. They're playing a good game, though. Okay, Team Libra, you're not shitting Skittles and puking rainbows tonight. Yeah, no, he's not. You are very welcome. I don't think anyone's shitting Skittles and puking rainbows tonight. This is a night of lessons. So we're going to move on to Scorpio. Yes, Anna has a good point. Make the decision. Don't let the divine make it for you. When the divine make that decision for you, they ass over tea kettle you and take everything you own. Yeah, America is in deep shit. I will say that. We're all grown-ups here. We can handle, a swear or two. I'm not getting in many F-bombs tonight. This is surprising considering everybody's learning lessons. So, Scorpio. Team Scorpio for the 7/27/2020. For those of you that missed it earlier, will be getting to your emails. I have not been feeling good. I have been puking. 1:49:30 for the timestamp. I have not been feeling well. And my husband talked me into getting on here because I was just not in a people mood today because I wasn't feeling good. But I haven't gotten sick all day, so that's a plus. Yeah, it's just, I think, a 24-hour bug. My daughter's been sick all day now. Scorpio, I see you making an offer, okay? You're making an offer to take the burden off somebody. You realize that you haven't been equally reciprocating like you should. And now you're coming into your own. You're starting to see past whatever you were going through. And I feel like it was you going through something, some changes, that was making you not equally reciprocate. It wasn't that you were being selfish or that you were being any other way than going through something which caused you to not be able to see that you weren't making an offer. You weren't. I just got kicked out of my own live. But you were going through something, Scorpio, a change that was making you not realize that you were doing this. But you were growing as a person. Okay, you were growing as a person. And now that you recognize it, you're coming forward and it's your peace offering. Okay, your peace offering. You're equally reciprocating better. You're offering to help take the burden off. You're offering to do things you weren't helping with before. It feels like you're much happier. Okay? I love Scorps too. That's why I married one. It's like you're okay, good. I'm glad this is resonating because it's like you were growing as a person, and it wasn't that you were doing it intentionally. You were just coming into your own, okay? And now it's like it's not so much that you're trying to escape your skeletons. It was more you've dealt with them, and now it's time to go on to better land. It's time to go on to a better place. It's time to move away from these stormy times because you've grown past what this is, okay? You've grown past this. This was not you're doing intentionally, and now it's your peace offering. You know, it's time to move past not receiving what you thought you were going to receive. You weren't receiving that because you weren't offering up a peace offering. You weren't working together with somebody or with others because you were going through something emotionally and spiritually. And now it's like, okay, I'm past that, and I realize now that I wasn't doing this. But now it's time to take on my portion of the burden and make my peace offering. And luckily enough, whoever you're dealing with recognizes the fact that you were going through something. And it wasn't an intentional thing. It was that you were growing and you were purging as well. Okay? You were having your own moments that you couldn't see past what you were going through, and that's okay. We all do that. everybody does that. Aries is notorious for not being able to see past the end of their nose when they're going through something harsh. And it feels like there was a huge change that came into your life, and you were how would I say it? You were not keeping secrets. You were keeping it to yourself for a reason. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it, honey. You were keeping it to yourself for a reason because you didn't want to add to this burden. Okay? You weren't doing it to be secretive. You weren't doing it to be an asshole. You weren't doing it to be anything. You were keeping it to yourself because you didn't want to be a burden. Okay? Now, single life, or your single garden, should I say, not single life, isn't going as planned once you weren't making offers and you weren't living up to your end of the bargain. Okay? Things were not going as planned, and you started to see that while you were going through something, things were starting to turn to shit for you because of the fact that you weren't making this offering, you weren't taking on your portion of the burden, but it wasn't intentional, but that's what made you see it, was that you were keeping it to yourself and you weren't sharing it with a significant other, a friend, a family member, and it made you come to the realization that in order to get love, you have to give it. In order to reciprocate or expect reciprocation, you have to in turn equally reciprocate. And now it's like your wish card is there. You no longer feel like this person is going to walk away from you. You no longer feel as though they're disappointed in you. You feel joyous. You feel like there's all kinds of options for the future. You feel happy. You feel content. You've gone through your purging now. And it may be that you're helping your significant other go through theirs, which in my case, I guess you could say is the truth. Because Aries is going through a purging. And now it's like, okay, now I no longer feel like these are the way my partner feels about me or my family feels about me or whatever. I have more options now, and I can make this peace offering and I can equally reciprocate. I can take these burdens. I can take this and flip it upside down. I no longer have to make a decision because these bad habits that were plaguing me for so long are what I was able to purge. And I was able to understand my significant other or my family or whomever in your life in a better way. And it took you going into this hanged man position in order to see exactly self-care leads to self-confidence. That's precisely it. And you no longer have to make a decision between your bad habits and your family, your significant other, your whatever it is that it is for you, because you took the time to go into this hanged man position, and you took the time to really see things from everybody's different perspective, and it's changed you inherently, like it's changed you innately in a major way. I hope so too. I hope that he's one of these that, no longer feels like they have to dip into these cups or involve a third party. This cycle is coming to a close. Okay, so I hope that if he was one of these people, then I hope that he was able to guide his way through it. But it looks here like they had all of these really bad options. Okay, Scorpio, you had all of these really bad opportunities and none of them were good for you. And involving a third party, which may have been just friends in your relationship or family or whatever it was for them or you, Scorps, is now at a close. It's now at a cycle. So I hope that he was one of these people. I don't know, but I hope that he was one of these people. Hope. That's very awkward. Scorps are no longer feeling this mentality. Always the King of Wands for me. Always. Scorps are no longer feeling vulnerable on the outside of their relationships with friends and family and significant others. They're feeling as though they're the masters of their own destiny. Masters of their own destiny, manifesting what's good for them and standing in the upright, standing correct in their power. They're no longer standing on the outside of their relationships looking in, going, what did I do wrong? You're literally standing there going, okay, I know what I did wrong. I know how to fix this. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manifest the right way. I'm going to manifest the right things in my relationships now. I'm not going to stand on the outside looking in because the only person who can fix this, Scorp, is you. Yeah, that's the end for you guys. That doesn't even fit in. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. So now we're coming into Sag. I probably won't be on after the readings, guys. I'm feeling really tired and just kind of like bleh. You're very welcome, Gloria. Have a great night, sweetheart. So, Team Sag, 727. Yes, if you have not hit the like button, hope you are... Hey, Laura. All that little kisses on my face, I can feel them. Thank you. You too, curious one. Sag Moon considered players? I wouldn't consider Sag a player. I would consider them afraid of commitment. It's okay if you're late, honey. We've got all the timestamps here. Okay, Team Sagittarius. Thank you, Miss Hope. This is how I usually am. Okay, Sagittarius, 7/27/20. Okay. My husband is a Sag rising. He's a Scorp Sun, Scorp Moon, Sag rising. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't consider Sag to be a player. I just consider them to be, Sag is evil, I would know. Here he is. He makes his appearance. Yes, once they're loyal, they're loyal. But getting them to be loyal is the traveler indeed. Sag, what are you doing here? Okay? You've got the Justice card, but you've also got the Moon card, which are two totally opposite cards, okay? You can't have justice while you have secrets. That doesn't make sense. So I'm curious to know. Hope. Don't listen to Edward. He's a Sag rising. And he's saying that because our daughter is a Sag sun, Sag moon. Ooh, Sag, what are you doing? You've got the institution of marriage or commitment with secrets and justice. Edward, you are a Sag rising. Sag, you're kind of living up to the playerisms right now. Yes, they're kind of living up to their playerisms right now. Ooh. Sag. What is going on here? The Knight of Swords reversed. The King of Swords reversed. What are you guys doing? This is the worst possible time. The worst possible energy. Cindy, this could be your partner coming in as well, honey. This could be your partner coming in as well. I can read vice versa. So if it's not you and it's your partner. Oh, Paulette got you, Edward. If it's your partner, Cindy, then I'm reading your situation. But this right here is the worst thing you could possibly be doing in this type of energy, Sagittarius. Okay? We need a crucifix. Or Sagittarius's partner in your case. Yeah. This is no good.
You must be reading a baby right now.
Well then, born solar, I am an indigenous person. So I guess that I am a good person to ask. This is a bad energy. This is bad juju, Sag. This is my asshole card. This is my other asshole card. I don't know what you guys are doing here, but this is not good. I don't like to see this. This is not good to be having during these energies. And like I said, if it's your, being manipulative, but still wishing, this is some shit. Sag, I don't know what you guys are doing or what your partner's doing, but honestly, this right here is some serious manipulation, and you're wondering why you're about to get cut off, or why you're about to cut your partner off for and this is your person, okay? This is your person. You've got the Queen of Wands with her back to the fact that this is stolen valor. This is being an asshole. This is taking things that don't belong to you. Thank you, Born Solar. And then you've got this in the background. What is going on here? This is no good, Sag. What message? Deciding on whether or not you want to continue to put effort into something. Yes, that too, Chandra. They could have very well had their energy stolen. What other messages do we have for Sagittarius? Because I'm not liking this. This is going to be a harsh lesson to learn. Oh boy. Here it comes. At least I'm getting a warning this time, and I'm almost done. This right here. Not offering a good offering of love. Okay? This is not offering a good offering of love, or not making one at all towards your significant other. This is very manipulating. And being at a crossroad where you're not making the right decisions at all. Uh-oh. I better hurry up. Yeah. Whoa, guys, what the hell is going on here? What in the actual... This is definitely your person, okay? But you're being emotionally manipulative. Or they're being emotionally manipulative. Okay? And... Or emotionally manipulated. This is not good juju. Yes, playing between two different things here. Two different lives, two different people, two different homes, two different this is no good. Alright, Sag, I'm pulling the last couple cards for you guys because I don't like where this is going. Coming in with a fast message. Okay. Bye, Curious One. Oh no, he's definitely lying. Michelle, this may not be the reading for you, honey. That's all. This is a fast messenger coming in to say, get the emotional hell out. You only have strength for so many burdens. You can only carry so much. For those of you that are dealing with this. Okay? Michelle, the timestamp on this was 2 hours, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. This is talking about get out while the getting's good. Uh-oh. Starting to feel it coming on. I still don't feel good. And funny, because I'm burning a Sagittarius candle for my daughter. You're very welcome. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Limits mean lessons. That's very true. Hey, Amanda. We finally have a mod. You're welcome, love. Good night, Laura. You're welcome, Chandra. Capricorn. What do you have going on for Capricorn for 7/27? Yes, guys, I won't be on here much longer. Yes, I did forget to timestamp that, didn't I? $2:16:15. Thank you, love. Okay. Capricorn. What do we have going on for Capricorn? And for those of you that have emailed me, just know... Shit. Just know I haven't gotten to my email yet. I have not been feeling good for... Oh, Ambassador Scorpio, you were amazing. Hope, you were amazing. I'm surprised all of you are still on here with me. I love you. Love you too, Michelle. Guys, I am trying to push through these readings, but I am feeling that tiredness come on, like I'm ready to fall out. Okay, Capricorn, what do you have for 7/27/20? Ready to cut somebody out, Capricorn. Definitely ready to cut somebody out. You're definitely ready to cut somebody out. You're a bit tired of their antics. You're a bit tired of... this is my asshole card, by the way. This seems to be showing up a lot tonight. I still have these 3 readings left, Chandra. But I don't know that I'll be on tomorrow. Shit. Somebody who just does not want to work with you. Okay? This person does not want to work with you. It doesn't look like they're equally reciprocating, and it's putting you off balance. Okay? It's definitely putting you off balance. Whoa, thank you for all the likes, guys. And for the donations. Yeah, they're not wanting to work with you, Capricorn, okay? They're not wanting to make any headway or meet you in the middle here. And I think you found out the hard way. Hello. Thank you. What is this? Finding out the hard way. They've got other options, okay? There's other options there, Cappies. Or you've got other options, one or the other. But it's coming in hard and fast. It's coming in hard and fast on you, okay? Let's see what these other options are about. Not making an offer toward you. Or you not making an offer toward them because you're recognizing that this person has other options aside from you. My cards, yeah, you must be going through something, Cappies, because my cards do not want to shuffle right now. Other options. So a Mr. or a mistress there. Come on, guys. Really? I'm exhausted. Yep, and again, not wanting to work together. Instead, they are playing their other options. They are playing the field. Or you're playing the field. Here we go again. Guys, this is the theme of your reading. There's some untruth here. There's some lies being told back and forth. Both of you are equally guilty. Both of you are equally guilty here. But one more so than the other. Okay? You've got to be really careful because there are some serious lies going on here. If one of you does not want to be with the other, it is time to let go. It's time to let go. It's not time to stay together and lie to each other. It's time for a new beginning, okay? What? As patient as I've actually evolved to, I was losing my... When you let go, Capricorn, it's going to be time to meet your true person, okay? And it'll be cause for celebration. That's why I changed everything up, Danielle. Yes, this will be a true new beginning, okay? This will be a true new beginning for you. But it will be time to cut this person off before this can happen. I don't even think I'm going to get to flipping cards because this is just so... I don't even know. Definitely someone standing. Okay? Definitely someone standing wrong in their power. Yeah, I just go through the whole zodiac, honey, that's why. But in order to get through this, you've got to let go of the person standing wrong in their power. Yeah, honey, that's why I changed it up. I'm going directly into readings, and then I'll deal with the other stuff after. This is like having to beg for attention from your significant other, okay? This is like having to beg information from your significant other. This is not okay. So Capricorn, I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to move on to Aquarius, and I'm going to start shuffling for them. All right, Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius for July 27th, 2020, please? July 27th, 2020. July 27th, 2020. Hope, I am exhausted right now. I am just fighting through. I can't even help it. This is my autoimmune, like, nope, you're going to bed. Come on, Aquarius. What are you doing? Aquarius, you're definitely going through some hard times here. It feels like everything is going wrong. Every time you turn around, there's something. It feels like everything feels abrasive right now. The energies feel abrasive. The people feel abrasive. Just trying to work through everything feels abrasive right now. Every time you put in effort, you get nothing back. It leads to you feeling devastated, not being able to see that Two of Cups right above you. Can we get more messages for Aquarius? I'm working on it, Hope. I'm like ready to fall off my chair. Okay, more messages for Aquarius. Aquarius, if you have children, things going wrong with your children. If you have someone that you have a past with, things going wrong with that. It's like every time you turn around, there's just something going on. That's why I'm not flipping cards anymore. Hope, I'm fighting through it. Yeah, I like the new format too because the messages come in a lot easier. But other nights I'll be on after the readings, but tonight I just can't do it. I'm just not feeling 100%. And some of this may be bad memories with other people. Okay, this person that you have a past with, they may have other options behind your back. They may be doing things behind your back that is absolutely 100% not acceptable. And I see a tower moment here that's probably within the past year or two. And it's probably because of these options that led to this Tower moment. I feel like these options have been over the years. Yeah. And it taught you some lessons, okay? It's definitely taught you some lessons. Yes, if you haven't hit like, please follow Hope's lead. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate donations. I appreciate everything. They taught you some lessons. They were hard-earned lessons, but they were going back and forth between two people or two lifestyles, two different ways of doing things. Thank you for the likes. I see them going up. Appreciate you guys. And then as soon as I'm done with Pisces, I am going to crash so hard. My poor husband, I'm just going to curl up on him and hopefully my kid will stay asleep and not be screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. Showing me right here, like, this person is selfish, okay? They're being stingy. They're holding on to mind, heart, body, soul. They're holding on to money for themselves. Be wary of them putting money off to the side where you don't see it. There's definitely money off to the side where you're not seeing it. So be wary of that, okay? And they're not going to admit it. So you might as well start looking. They're not going to admit it. Come on. And I see the Mr. or Mistress cards. Hey, Crystal, we're just about done, honey. Thank you for coming, though. But they've caused you, with this, they've caused you a lot of, with the not coming forward and the lying, they've caused you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of aggravation, a lot of effort, a lot of, yes, we are on Aquarius. They've caused you a lot of problems. Definitely somebody who has some addiction issues, probably drinker, some gambling, definitely has some addiction problems, and probably not just one, but a few. And this again is my other card of addiction. So, and a Tower moment. So Aquarius, just know that a Tower moment is coming. Okay, there's a Tower moment coming with this person. They may lose their temper. They may not like being caught at the act of what they're doing. There's definitely a Tower moment coming. Yeah, there's definitely a Tower moment coming here. But it's going to allow you to release a lot of things. Okay? It's going to allow you to release a lot of burdens. So this Tower could be cleansing in a way. It might not be ideal, but it could be cleansing. In that it's going to allow you to let go of a lot of things. So you'll no longer feel like you're putting effort into or planting seeds into something that's not going to come back to you. Come on. Sometimes I think I swear it's like these cards know that I get tired and I need them to shuffle and they're not shuffling. But it will also keep you from how would I explain it? It'll keep you from feeling as though you're putting in all this what are they saying? It's like putting in all this effort only to be devastated by this person, okay? And I see, in my mind, I'm seeing the Chariot telling you to stop. Chiron has issues, period. Chiron's a pain in the ass. Yes, effort for nothing. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to Pisces. I'm trying to interact with you guys, but I am like literally falling out here. As soon as I'm done with this Pisces reading, my ass is going to bed. I'm so tired. 2:34:55. Okay, so Team Pisces, what do we have for you guys? Team Pisces, what do we have for you guys? Ooh, you guys are at a crossroads. You guys are at a crossroads that you're not ready to make an offer for. You're not, thank you, Hope. You're not ready to make an offer. You're at this crossroads and you're sitting down and you're just not, you're not making an offer. You're like, nope, I'm not moving until I know for sure that I'm not going to get devastated by somebody. There could be some, there could be some traveling involved here, whether that's with work, with other things. But what I'm really seeing here is that you're just sitting down right at that crossroads like, nope. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait for that crossroad to come to me until it presents options that are useful. Because right now you're feeling like those options aren't useful. You're feeling it's like suspended animation, okay? Devastation and being stuck in that moment. And I see the devil coming out, okay? All you have to do, Melissa, is when you come out of this, you can timestamp tomorrow. When the video is processed, you can timestamp, or tonight if you're still awake. You can timestamp it. If not, just shoot me an email and let me know, and I will timestamp it tomorrow. I'm too damn tired tonight. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. What the hell? Ten of Swords. So this Ten of Swords would be within the last 6 months to a year. Thank you, Melissa. I just can't tonight. I can't. This looks like it went from happy family to a sham real quick. Okay. Whatever this crossroads is, it's causing you to sit down and shake your head and say, not until you present options that are doable. Right now, you're happy sitting at that crossroads, okay? That crossroads keep coming up like, You're happy sitting at that crossroads. Whatever you're doing right now is making you happy. And that's what's most important, okay? Come on. Crossroads again. This crossroad card does not want to go away. Crossroads with a relationship. What you're doing right now is making you happy. So whatever this person did stabbed you in the back. And there's that, this word keeps coming up today. This is a wish card, but this is a hope that this relationship would right itself, but it did not. Or it has not. And you're sitting down saying, not until this relationship rights itself. You can tell I'm getting tired. And if it doesn't right itself, well then, good riddance. If this person doesn't come correct toward you, there's your Justice card. This person did you dirt. Okay, we've seen the Ten of Swords, we've seen the Justice card. And it doesn't look like this person is going to come forward and admit that they were wrong. Ask and you shall receive, Amanda. Okay? This person doesn't look like they're going to come forward and admit they did you wrong anytime soon. The King of Swords is an asshole. The King of Swords is always right. The King of Swords is emotionally manipulative. Can be abusive. Can be physically abusive. Can be emotionally abusive. Can be physically manipulative. And this could very well mean a divorce. For those of you that are married, where that Hierophant came up, and you're tired of being disappointed by this person. This person is forever disappointing you. Who knew? Feeling disappointed with this person, feeling as though every time you're in contact with this person, they're disappointing. And not just disappointing, but devastating. Just my cards are like ready to break in half. And I have a brand new deck of these same cards right there, but they're too slippery and they slide all over the place. And then these ones, you just can't even shuffle them. I see the Death card in reverse. So somebody who's unwilling to change their ways. Somebody who's unwilling to change their way of doing things or to... You don't have to be married, honey. It could just be the institution of relationships as well. But it's going to come full circle, so don't worry about it. What they've done to you will be done to them. Thing called karma. It's a bitch. Okay, guys, down to my last card here, because this doesn't want to shuffle, and I'm getting extremely tired. I'm like ready to fall over. Plus, it's saying to end the cycle anyway. It's the ending of a cycle. And it doesn't look like it's going to end happily. Because you may not accept what they have to say. Okay? The Ten of Pentacles stands for family. And you may not stand to be treated in this way by someone you considered family. Okay, my loves, I am absolutely 100% wiped out. I need to go to bed. I've been not feeling well for the past 2 days. I've been throwing up, and then my daughter was throwing up today. And so I am going to go to bed. I love you guys. You are very welcome. Oh my God, Crystal. I am going to get some rest. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of the likes. I appreciate all of the donations. I appreciate everything. Good night, all of you. I love you. I'm going to go crawl into bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Lots of love. Love you bunches. Good night, love and light, and thank you again, everybody, for pitching in when I had no mod. I appreciate you. All right, guys, I am going to lay down before I fall off my chair. Mwah. Bye, guys.